So, hello everyone and welcome back to Halcyon 6 once again, where we are left off in a relatively good situation, generally speaking. Well, generally speaking, because we certainly do not have resources for research in the Tier 5 shipyard, not in a long time. We are, on the other hand, building at least one Tier 4 ship, our very first one. We do not afford another one, however. And we are doing a hunter upgrade. So that is all pretty good. And at least there's a nice thing that most of the places we have and have set up from being abundant are also so that they have the drones, which is nice. I do like it. I certainly do like that aspect. I do think that I should, because we are going to be getting lower on the population, even though it will be using population to be set up in or setting up more. But I kind of feel that it may be worth it to set up at least one, if not both of these. Like, I think we have, there's a lot of fuel here that we haven't set up, but otherwise there's just these two colony planets. This one more for the dark matter, and otherwise, these three are the ones that we could consider trying to set up still, other than just setting drones into these locations. But otherwise, all of the other ones are already dealt with, and I'm just going to be deleting this from here because those are kind of annoying when I did do the mission here, no matter how much it's thinking that I should still be doing it, which is sort of bizarre to me. Maybe it's just there as long as the mission is the days are over, because I did otherwise do it. So we gained the science officer and all that after all. But I did have a peek, otherwise also what the situation is, and I noticed I didn't right away realize that there was so little time under this Corsan event would be going off, so we would have to get here ASAP if we want to be saving it, and I would prefer being able to save it. I certainly would want to be able to help the Corsan. The only problem is I can't send out our best team unless I take him off from upgrading this, but it seems like such a waste. Because I don't think the dark matter returns to us if we cancel this task. And that is a problem. That is a problem. I don't want to be losing any dark matter we don't have to be losing. So I think we're gonna be doing what we can. Also, I think I don't know if it would take too long for this team. It might not take too long, but I do think it's still better that we would be going there immediately. Which would mean that we would have to be setting up a group either with 2 science officers or 2 engineers. Yes. And obviously enough, of course, Steve Kandapa and Lucas Beaumont are going to be coming along into this trip. But then otherwise we don't really have a lot of ships available. It's the Tier 2 ships that we can be getting up. But if we look at the 2 officers, Serena Gomez isn't a bad officer, but I think we're gonna be taking in a Boxaya just because, well, already this should be making things a lot easier. Because it's such a ridiculously good skill. Just really, I do love the look of it. I certainly do. So we're gonna be giving her a ship as well. And then we are going to be sending these 3 guys out there to deal with the problem of that area. Certainly enough. We don't wish them to be able to just be here and just be a problem for us. Let's go ahead and in the emergency fleet, you 2 are there anyways already, but then we just simply will be No. Remove the ship, thank you. Take Makus instead into the group and then launch. And yes, confirm, they can't be leaving those missions. They are not that ridiculously important. And I guess it's good to repair, yes. So let's start going and heading there. And on the meantime, they will be going, of course, and collecting. But yes, okay. So then our Ensa is overheated while we flew. 12 crew were too close and died in the explosion. That is quite unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but yes, good. I was thinking that indeed, even if the drones do cost quite a bit of dark matter that I would like to be saving for other things, but I sort of still would really prefer getting at least one more of these drones. Like, it's just so nice when we don't have to be then worrying about collecting, even if for the moment it's just these 3 that we are collecting from anyways, so it's not that many. Though, always these colonies do actually get the people filled up so quickly that they would be nice to have something that would be bringing them all the time into here, for sure. Like, at least the dark matter takes a while until it's full, because it's like collects to 200 or so. But this one, it can only keep the 42. It does get filled up pretty quickly. In that sense, I'm also happy to have this automated because of the fact that it's like only 25 that it can keep in the reserves, and otherwise, yeah, it would be wasted. Yes, transfer the crew from there, thank you. Then let's go and collect from here. Quickly enough. Good. And then let's go and collect from here as well. Lovely. Now, would I wanna be setting up this place or here? Good question, good question. On the other hand, I do need a ridiculous amount of dark matter too, but at least we have so many more dark matter places right now that are bringing us resources, rather than we only have 1, 2, 3, and 4 colonies that are bringing us crew. We have plenty of crew for the moment, but we are going to be using plenty of crew as well. So maybe I'll go here and just set this up into here. It's not the worst idea. Okay, let's see about this then. Who do I want to quicken? Possibly you. You do have a lot of nice skills after all, nonetheless. You probably are the best attacker right now. And you can get us a protective shield then. At least we will be having a lot of protection for sure. Both of them can be doing protections. Brace yourself, hopefully they will be attacking you the most. Unfortunately also that which they can be abusing. Weapon disruption, I do not like it, but I'd rather not be starting to right away dealing with that. So let's do Void Splatter as well. Let's deal with you first, so that you can't do the ship disable either. I think it's... well, yeah. They also inflict the weapon disruption, but they can also exploit it. Annoying. Quite annoying. Quite annoying. Anyways, you can heal, so... and we started already with it. Oh yeah, this isn't available quite yet. Soon enough, but this inflicts weapon... like, of course, there's no one who can do the weapon disruption now, which is a shame, but this is nice, so let's try this out. On you, for example, why not? Maybe should have tried it to you, but anyways, you resisted, so... not that big of an issue. Yeah, I should actually go ahead and try to be getting some of that crew panic on these guys, so that you could be exploiting it really nicely. Should truly be doing that. Well, do get a vulnerability. Not sure if, well, if you could have gotten it, but anyways. Let's do this then. Of course, you do happen to have the this as well already, but it did exploit it quite nicely, so in that sense it's not that bad. Upload a virus, if you may. Still only you are affected. You guys are resisting everything. Brace again. Why not? Ouch. Don't like it. Don't like it. Not too horrible. You can do the protective field again, but you guys are still having it as sus. But yeah, only that would be doing the crew panic. Well, you can try this again. Yay, Senses of Line to do those two as well. Let's do the Salvage Harpoon to you. Yay. They are in effect, but yes, now this inflict singularity, Senses of Line, crew panic, hull bridge, engine snout, vertical, weapons disruption. Everything. Looks nice. Lovely. Even if there was that skill coming up from you, but damage over time. Nice. And then damage over time from the hull bridge, and then crew panic on you and everything. Let's get you into a crew panic as well, while we're at it. Nice. And let's exploit that crew panic. Nice, nice. Maybe I should do the protection, however, it's not like we are sure that they might not get some bad things on against us, so probably for the best to do some healing at least. Actually, you could do this healing, why not? You're pretty much dead, you even have the hull bridge after all going on. So let's do you to have a void splatter. It is going well, even if we have one tier 2 ship, but tier 2 isn't that bad, and he has, or she has, an excellent ability with that one skill. Really excellent. Nice, nice, you're gone. You're a goner right now. Let's see if we can do this. Didn't work out. It's okay. It's all okay. Let's just quicken you. That is a nice healing as well. It just is something that will then be in effect for a longer time for everyone. But it's nice to be able to see it better like this to exploit the crew panic. Some damage. Let's try this out. Maybe you will also disable it. So we got even a bit more time. Yes, it's disabled. That is quite nice. Maybe you could do even a little bit certainty healing so that everyone will be completely maxed out in hit points. And you can do that too. Why not? And just start seeing about killing it. Yeah, we got even totally maximum hit points, so just destroy it. Alright, it did well go really, really nicely. I was thinking that it should be okay, but first when I realized this, I was quite worried. Okay. The local Corsan delegation greets your fleet with much magnanimity and offers you a reward in recompense for your aid. They successfully urge you to choose wisely. Well, okay, you would be offering fuel, but I really don't need the fuel anyways. We certainly have enough fuel, so I'll take the diplomacy, thank you. And then you had your current mission here, but we do have a nice diplomacy at the moment with them. But yeah, you guys can definitely go and head and visit there in the meantime. Surely. Commander, Satentenho is reporting that the colony at Alba is in ruins. Yes, I know. It can be rebuilt, and that is something I would like to go ahead and do. Now then, even though it does use 75 crew, but on the other hand, if we get this crew place up and going, it can be started to provide us with more crew over time. So I think it's probably for the best. Commander, we have something vitally important with which to commune with you. Have you wondered why your crew, even they leave your station, are impervious to the cruel psychic domination attacks? I do not know. Maybe we're just lucky. Maybe it's just that. Maybe we're just that awesome. I assume it was some kind of residual effect. Maybe. Well, that's certainly part of it. You see, while lovingly gazing into the recesses of your mind during our last conversation, I was able to pinpoint a tiny anomaly in your cortex that bore more than a passing resemblance to the kinds of signals emanating from your mysterious station. Ah, so Halcyon 6 station is helping us. So you're saying that the station is changing our brains, is that it? What we are saying, most wise and wondrous human friend, is not only that the station has laid their mark on your people, but that we cause on our best position to study this phenomenon through vigorous close quarters intention-filled meditations, followed by a short, safe, easily reversible physical procedure. Easily reversible physical procedure. As in what? In the appropriate cranial area. Just a small poking around, really. After perfecting the process with our own endlessly complex encephalons, human brains really ought to be a kinch, I guess. Volunteer and officer for the course and to perform their brain experiments on. I guess we gotta. Excellent. We shall prepare the meditation cranial extraction chamber. Meditation cranial extraction chamber. Psychic surgery doesn't sound very positive or nice. At the almost zero amount of pain this procedure will impart. Almost zero pain. Yay. Acknowledged. So, who wants to go and take part of this course on psychic examination? For some reason, tactical officer seems to be doing the best, though. Tactical officer would be the quickest. For everyone else, it's taking... Well, engineer is at least only 10 days. But I guess maybe Porf will be lucky number 1 then. He's quicker. We should have enough days on it. Yeah, 44 days, so that's totally fine. I don't understand why it's done. It's done. It's even saying that it's done. 38 days left only though. Which can be said to be slightly more worrisome. Slightly more worrisome, yes. At least the hunter upgrade is coming up very soon. Yes, good. So the location. Maybe I should get the auto upgrade for it as well. After all, we are at least building it. It's the speed and evasion. So will of course mean that we certainly will not be able to afford the another ship, at least at this point. But on the other hand, this is very nice to be able to go on and actually get done. So I guess we really should be going ahead and getting it done. Yay, the new Hunter-class starship is now ready for active duty. All it needs now is a commanding officer. Yes, and Porf will have a ranger. Congratulations, what is this? This is the Seeker missiles. So single enemy, which inflicts the engines down, and then a pulse mesh. Alrighty. Alrighty. Interesting enough. It actually gains an ability where we can get the engines down and whatever the pulse mesh exactly does. the target in its most vulnerable locations, does an additional 60% base damage over 6 rounds. Okay. Rightio then, rightio. But it does have 1900 hit points. Like one option is also that we will be going ahead and destroying some of these smaller ships, which will be able to give us quite a bit. Like, how much would this give? 220 crew is good though. 500 dark matter isn't that great, but maybe later on when we need to. Maybe later on when we actually need to. We don't have to do it right away at the very least. I tried to already press space. Commander, the colony has been fully rebuilt. Good. Okay. The Corsan excitedly contact you, expressing their thanks at being able to open up a genuine precursor station, adult human brain. While the proof is inconclusive, it seems as though the station has imposed a form of inoculation against the cruel possession waves. Though that would suggest a kind of relationship between the crew and the station that is fully unsupported by evidence. The Corsan, however, are unbothered by this, nor are they bothered by the somewhat alarming, though ultimately harmless personality changes exhibited by the officers after this procedure. The Corsan, however, are unbothered by this, nor are they bothered by the somewhat alarming, though ultimately harmless personality changes exhibited by the officers after this procedure. Your officer gains the mindful trait. Well, if a tactical officer is going to do that, that would still have to be Borf rather than Mr. Assign an officer, yeah. But I didn't complete it. I don't understand what's going on in this game. What? Because I didn't actually go and visit there to do it now? Now it's suddenly, like, so to speak, done already? What? I do not understand what's going on in this game anymore. I guess there's been too many patches through this whole thing. Who got it? Who would have mindful now? Goodness oh me. I wanna know who, so to speak, has the mindful, or does anyone have mindful? Because that's a good question. Medical specialist. Interesting. Psychic training. Thick-skinned. I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, I guess we, so to speak, did it. But yeah, well, unfortunately there's some patches which apparently have messed something up because strange things going on and all that. But I guess we can't... Well, I certainly am not planning to start this over. We're here this far away and all that, so whatever bugs there is, then there will be. There will be. Unfortunate, but true. So, how much longer will it take to get that throne? Yeah, not long. So let's get that throne first of all. Okay, Commander, the facility at Keminga is under attack by those mysterious for us aliens. We received the reports they deployed some kind of a leech-like fleshy organ to the side of the facility. If you do not send aid, the facility is likely done for. I do not like the sound of it. Certainly enough, I do not like the sound of it. Well, doesn't look too bad, however. But we're here now. Anyways. So first of all, you can go ahead and start this. We'll wait at least for that to be done. And then head on. Yes. And you're just waiting just a moment to get this. Let's not build another one quite yet. Not quite yet. Now, so then you can go ahead and get the No, I did the wrong task, didn't I? No scanning. No scanning required. You can still go ahead and deploy that on the other hand. So, you're still going to be going and getting that done. You can go ahead on the other hand and start getting us some more materials. We will be needing more materials after all, but it is beautiful sight to see all of this coming to us. And yes, great, this is also completely done. That is awesome, that is awesome. So, then we're ready to go and test our very new vessel. And this is not going to be here. Well, actually, it's supposedly going to be there because it's going to be this one that we're actually be sending out. So, just because of that reason. Now you have the second most hit points because these two are not higher level ships as of yet. But that's fine enough. I didn't actually send you, did I? Oh well. Not too big of an issue. New Starfleet is the one we wish to be sending out. Yes, good. Very good, very good. And you have it all set up. Yes, good. And +3 and in 33 population it will always be then coming to us, which is great. Well, and you guys just go and get all the little resources again from these couple of places anyways. While we go ahead and do this fight against your damage resistance things. Deploy Sucker and Crucible. Rush Veil, Self-Digesting Ship Disable, and Slicer Beams. Damage versus Engineering, a Science Vessel. And this was then a Tactical Vessel. Rightio, let's deal with the Tactical Vessel first. Hey, I wanna try this out. Let's just try it out first. Ooh, looks nice. Not effective though. Very much not effective. Quite sad. Quite sad when it's not effective. Alright, you brace yourself regardless so that you will be getting some more attention. Hopefully. Not yet, however, not yet. Actually, no. No need to cloak right now. Go get this on. Actually, really nice amount of damage too. 615. This has such a great chance already to kill you that there's no reason not to actually just kill you. Surely. Then just salvage harpoon. Unfortunately, not the other kind. But let's just then disrupt your weapons, and I guess you're pretty much just killing him. Yeah, definitely. The Type 4 ship is ridiculously powerful, at least on this level, against that. But of course, we will be needing more. Good. That is all done. That is all done. Yes. I guess we'll be then returning back home. Transfer the crew, thank you. And just collect these at the same time, even though they don't have that much more dark matter, but still can definitely go and collect them. I would actually like to check how much, yeah, it was 2600, or for the Enchanter it's, for this science was also so much dark matter. So freaking much dark matter. I would really need so much more of it to be able to try to build even another Type 4 ship. Quite sad but true. Just take that little bit and then go and get from here. At least there's only these few that we have to be going and actually doing like this all the time. Maybe we should go and set that up too, in all honesty, and just start to be getting some more dark matter from there as well. So let's just go there and set this up. Yes, let's go and set it up again, even if it uses a bit more crew, but hey, now we have one more of the crew places as well going on. Of course, I would also like to be getting the one more drone into here too, and into these places and everywhere, but It is expensive to do all of them. Yes, that is good. Continue, please.